Hey everyone, today we're going to be eating at Rumi's Kitchen. This is a Persian restaurant that is in DC that I wanted to try out. So we can go ahead and jump right in. This is the inside of the restaurant. Went there right as it opened, so it's a really nice aesthetic. One of my friends, just there you go, he's right there. We got sat in the side of the table, just a seat of two, and then this is kind of like the inside of the restaurant. So we were vegetarian, so didn't get to eat a lot of the meat stuff under the feast, but we ordered a lot of stuff off the appetizers and the small bite menu, which you kind of see on the top. And we're going to just kind of go through all of that as we eat it. So initially there he is. Initially when they bring it out, they give some free food, like a complimentary stuff with some fresh pita along with some cheese, walnuts, fresh radishes, mint, and it tastes really good all the way together. Really refreshing, bright. It's just really good. You kind of make like a small type of taco or bite with it yourself. As always, you have to check out the restaurant, the restroom. The restroom's really nice. It has a very nice like Middle Eastern, Arabic kind of vibe inside. It also smelled really nice, so yeah, good restroom, good check there. As I was mentioning, yeah, the food that they bring in at the beginning is just a complimentary snack. You can kind of see the radish and the bread that they bring out with the walnut and the feta cheese. The feta cheese is really good. They give like a lot of feta cheese as part of the initial complimentary appetizer. It just goes all really well together, so that's this one. So next up was the first dish that we ordered was the olives. These olives were kind of marinated in a bunch of spices, and they were pitted and they were green. Normally I don't like olives, but these were actually good. I was actually able to eat a couple of these, so I do recommend getting these if you love olives. Definitely get them. If not, maybe not. This one was kind of like an eggplant. It's a dish with some spices. This one's really similar to an Indian dish called bangan bharta. It's just spiced eggplant mush. Is the best way to describe it, with some yogurt on the top. It was good, but I wish they actually added a bit more spices to this one. I felt like it was just a tad bit bland. Some of the onions and caramelized flavors they put on top, added a nice crunch, but overall I kind of wish they added a little bit more spice to that. Also, you can kind of see the large feta block on the left. I do mention that they do bring a lot of feta as part of the dish. So yeah, as I mentioned, you just kind of eat this with the pita that they kind of bring out. So the pita that they initially give you at the beginning, they just continuously bring that out like throughout the rest of the meal. So just you kind of make like small bites and small tacos. You don't eat a lot of the bread at this restaurant because it tends to get heavy, so maybe try to eat some of the other stuff on its own. Next comes out is the falafel. You can kind of see the falafels on the top. They were really crispy on the outside. They put it on top of hummus along with pickles, some other beets, and then that's just yogurt that you see there in a very interesting curd formation. These were good. I did expect the falafels to be a bit more crispier. They just seem to be a little bit less crispy, but yeah, falafels overall good. Next up were the mushrooms dish. I did not enjoy this mushroom dish, so don't get this one if you go there. They just have the mushrooms on top of hummus, and there's like a mushroom liquid or some sort of like sweet gravy that they put on top, but it just felt like the mushrooms weren't caramelized enough. The spices just weren't there. It just tasted sweet. It's just not what I really expect. And then on top of the regular same hummus, I thought the flavors weren't good in this one, so don't get that one. Next comes up is just, you can kind of see all the meat, all the food that's been brought out by this point. The olives, the falafel, kind of the complimentary walnuts, feta, and the mushrooms, and then the eggplant on the side. So overall, this is kind of the food. We did order more food that's going to be coming out. So next is probably my favorite dish of the night, which was a grilled vegetable skewer with pineapple, zucchinis, mushrooms. You can see the grilled of the charcoal on top. It was really, really good. The onions were nice. I think my favorite part was actually probably the mushrooms or the pineapples. They just tasted really good together. So yeah, this one, if you guys go there, please get this one. Highly recommend this one. It's probably one of the top dishes of the night. So next comes up, I believe that should be it. Yeah, you can kind of just see me eating some of the pineapples and mushrooms. I actually don't recommend eating those with the bread. If you just eat them on their own, you can kind of taste them a little bit better. The bread kind of masks some of the flavors. So just enjoy the bread on its own or with some of the hummus and the other dishes. You can kind of see the ovens that they have in the back, and that's kind of the pita that they're hanging. So all of it was fresh. So overall, I'd say this restaurant could be a bit better. But yeah, definitely give it a shot if you guys go there. Probably rate this one 6 out of 10. There are definitely better Mediterranean and Middle Eastern type restaurants in DC. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching and have a great day.
I don't know. Do you know the answer? No. Let's discuss it.